G'day, it's Family here, and welcome back to our Motorsport Manager F1 2021 Manager Mod McLaren Save. Surprise! I know we weren't expecting an episode today. This is the second day, so it's meant for Rival Stars Horse Racing, which I highly recommend you check out. I really love that series. It's another game I love playing, so support the channel, check out that series if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. But yes, we are uploading 2 days in a row of McLaren. That's because I have a very special announcement, which I honestly cannot wait to tell you. But first of all, we're going to go through some comments. So first off here in the comments, we got Zach K, who says, "Hi, I really love this series and your channel." That's awesome. That is an awesome thing to hear. Thank you so much for that. Those sort of comments make my day, honestly, even as simple as that. So thanks so much, Zach. The Needed One says, after McLaren go into F3 and work your team up, and I also love the series. Thanks so much for the support. You know, keep your ears peeled. Ears peeled. That's not the saying. But listen out for the special announcement, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Peter Play says, master plan for qualifying, unlucky Lando, couldn't get the win, love this series, keep up the brilliant work. Cheers heaps, Peter. Yeah, hopefully Lando gets a good result in the upcoming races. A cheeky win would be awesome for us. 4 podiums straight, so, you know, win's bound to come eventually. OD Gaming says, great race for Lando and the team after the Hungarian Grand Prix. Yeah, awesome to follow up with a good result after McLaren in real life had a, you know, not through any fault of their own, of course, with the damage, which is pretty much, you could say, for half the grid in that Hungarian Grand Prix, thanks to a certain Valtteri Bottas and Lance Stroll. But yeah, awesome to see Lando on the podium and us save. Thanks for your comment, OD. And then Nin Minko says, Lando with a back-to-back podium, great result. Yeah, awesome to see Lando getting a back-to-back as well, making the team 4 in a row, because of course Daniel Ricciardo got his back-to-back podiums, thanks to thanks to Mercedes not filling up their cars enough, or using too much fuel rather. We all have the same fuel loads. And Niminko says, can't get enough of this series, instant view when it goes live. Awesome to hear, thanks so much for that. Joa says that qualifying was class. Yeah, I do love rain in qualifying. It makes qualifying so much more exciting. And all the way through Q1, Q2, when there's rain, anyone goes out. It's literally about how you time your runs. And it gives us a little bit of an edge over the AI as well, because they cannot deal with rainy conditions. So it's awesome to see us get a front row lockout. And our final comment here, Ethan says, love it. PS, I dare you to pronounce my surname. And like I said in the reply to the comment, I have actually tried to pronounce it multiple times on video, and then I've cut it from the video and just done again, but I'm going to do it right now. So, Ethan Garnay Wacko. Waco? Garnay... Garanu Wacko. There's just so many, like, Garane Wacko. Yeah, look, I gave it my best shot. My final attempt is going to be Ethan Garan Wacko. Yeah, look. I'd love to hear the actual pronunciation. Sorry if I butcher your name. I don't mean any offense. I'm honestly just suck. My series with PSG and Football Manager, I butchered every single team name, every player name. No good with pronunciations. But yeah, thanks so much to everyone who commented. I replied to every comment, and if you do it before I record the next video, you get featured on the video as well. So it also mean the world to me. If you're enjoying the series, leave a like in the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, but I'm sure you already are. Alright, so on to our all-important announcement that I hinted at earlier. I'm so excited to announce this, but on the 7th of August, it is my birthday. That's not the announcement, by the way. It would be pretty narcissistic, but basically I had plans, you know, see the friends and stuff, you know how it is, but today, Melbourne's actually been put into a snap lockdown, so that will not be possible, unfortunately. But it opens a window of opportunity because I'm no longer working Saturday morning either, because I do coaching. You can't coach in lockdown. So I've decided that I'm going to be live streaming Saturday morning in Australian time, so same time these videos go up. It'll be awesome just to chill and chat. I'm so looking forward to it, so come along. We're going to do a Spartan racing from F3. We're going to work our way up. It's a series I want to do for a long time, and pretty much as soon as I start playing this game on YouTube. So start from the bottom, work our way up. It'll be awesome. You guys can have live input on the series. We'll kick it off then. You can jump in and out if you got stuff to do, but I'd like to know a preferred time. So anytime in your time zone, chuck down the comments, put your time and your time zone, and we'll go from there. Right now it's looking like 1 AM Australian Eastern time, so the same time these videos go up. This one will be a bit later today, probably about 1:30. So yeah, I can't wait. So I've scheduled it. I'm gonna have the face on and everything. It's gonna be a bit of a face reveal. Well, it will be a face reveal because I haven't shown my face on YouTube before. So come along, have a chat. I'm so looking forward to it. yeah, that's pretty much the announcement. So let me know what you think of it down in the comments. Put your preferred time and stuff like that. I can't wait. I'd love to hear your feedback on it as well. So yeah, without further ado, we're here for McLaren. Let's do it. All right, back into McLaren. Loving the save, by the way. 4 days to the engine's done, or pretty much 5. 4 days and 22 hours. 3 days to Baku though. So you can see we're not going to have a Baku, unfortunately, but hopefully we can improve on some parts. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've done all the performance, so we're straight into reliability now, which is already pretty good. So I mean, I suppose we do suspension because it's crucial around here. Shame we don't have the new engine, but we already have decent engines. Probably, hopefully, still best on grid. Yes, love to see it. So hopefully Lando could have an awesome race today, but we're going to continue on here. Nice and quick to travel to Baku. That is that. We're going to miss the engine by 1 day. Ouch, that hurts a little bit. I'm going to quickly go over the pit crew and do practice Q1, Q2, and I will see you for Q3 and the race. Welcome to Q3 in Baku. It is time. I don't think there's any rain today, unfortunately, but the first 2 qualifying sessions were quite breezy, so we're hoping that we can put ourselves at least on the second row. It is quite competitive here. Leclerc's got some pace as well, but we're going to try and get 3 runs here quite easily at 1:14 lap time, so it's not too long. Quite short really, so second and fourth, but you know, no one's really run there. Hamilton, Bottas, Leclerc, Sainz still to go. Even Gasly might be a bit of a rival today. So again, the pace changed from weekend to weekend, which I love because it's so realistic. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna do a soft run, and then for the third run they can just go on whatever tyre they're fastest on, I suppose. I think that's good to get some different sort of tyre compound pace. Send out and send them out in softs. Of course, we do qualifying Q2 on the soft tyre. I love that our car's fast enough to do that because it opens us up so much regarding strategy as well, being able to go longer onto that first stint. And I think Ricardo improved at lead up greens. I'm assuming he did. So we're going to go out, make sure we got the right setup on actually. I don't think we do have the right setup on because I've been playing with the setups trying to get that 99 optimal setup. And I think we got that with Norris, but we're going to send him out. Yeah, track group's at the highest. It's not going to get any better. So, yeah, we don't have Lando's best setup on. That's fine. And Lando was quicker on the super softs. I think Ricardo was quicker on the softs. So we'll do that. Lando's out in the super softs, another set. And make sure Ricardo's got optimal setup. Send him out on another fresh pair of softs. 98%, yeah. You can see all the little tweaks we do. It's pretty intense stuff, but fine tweaking. Send him out on another set of softs, and then we're just going to go to the end of the session. And I will take P4 and P6. Perez splitting us. No, okay, I won't take that. 6 and 7. Yeah, I always knew it was going to be a challenge. Leclerc's got pace, both the Rebels, and of course both the Mercs. We're some way ahead of Gasly though, that's some consolation I suppose. But that is qualifying all wrapped up. I'll see you for the race. Alright, race day here in Baku. Now, I don't usually do this, but if you're a type of viewer who skips through the chapters, which is fine, but make sure to check out the important announcement chapter. I just want as many people to know about it as possible. I will schedule on the channel as well. But that being said, let's go into soft race trim. Soft tyres, race trim. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the chapters at the bottom, you can skip through and watch what you want really. I know if you're here for the qualifying and the race, that's fine, but attack, overtake, let's do this. Start the race. Hopefully we can make some decent improvements here on our track position, but we'll see how their race pace goes. We're going to run on board Norris because he's the driver in front. Come on boys, let's go have a good race today. 5 podiums straight. Ricardo got the better jump, but Norris seems to be with him. We've got Alonso behind us. He's been bit of a constant. There's always an Alpine in the mix, it feels like in this series. Always an Alpine. And Ricardo's up in P3. What on earth happened there? I was watching Norris. But we'll take that. Leclerc all over the back of Hamilton. And Alonso's made his way up to 5th. Hopefully Norris doesn't drop too far back. We want him to be somewhat competitive with that engine in the back of his car, of course. And we're going to chuck it in 12 times for a bit, because 2 times is, well, it's not 2 times, let's say that, it's about 60 times. So, Speed Manager, it's beautiful though, it helps get through some of the other sessions. So, yeah, we're actually, it's weird having both the drivers make a decent start. Usually we have one that's right near the back of the grid. So, pretty good, I suppose. I'd rather have both drivers make a good start than one have a really good start, and the other being down in P13 or whatever it is. 3rd and 5th, not bad. Hopefully Ricardo can hold on to that 3rd. He's got Perez behind him. Looks like the gap is getting slightly bigger though, but we won't count our chickens just yet. Norris should be putting him under a bit of pressure as well by the looks of it, judging by the gap. So it's a bit far back, but we'll take that. And we're not going to push too hard on these tyres, because I think if we can wait long enough on them, they can go quite far. Yeah, we should be able to make the one-stop work quite easily today, which would be fantastic. 2 sets of softs. And Ricardo is looking double decent. I'm going to tell him to stop pushing on the fuel though, because we do have to make that to last to the end. Thing is, if you stay within an earshot of a Mercedes, you already know that they're probably going to run out of fuel with a couple of turns to go. So within a couple of seconds, mate, you got a free position there. But that being said, we're nowhere near any Mercedes there. Bottas is way behind. Hamilton's way out in front. Hamilton is another beast on this save. He wasn't quite there on the Aston Martin. It was more of a Verstappen. But yeah, Hamilton here is just on another level. We're going to chuck it in 2 times for a bit. We sort of got into the groove of this race. Perez still behind. We're recovering fuel, which is great. Norris has dropped behind Verstappen, as we were talking about him. Hopefully Perez, no, okay, just I'll say hopefully Perez holds him up. That would not happen. And it looks like Hamilton and Leclerc are actually jumping on the mediums, which is quite interesting. Haven't really seen much of the medium tyre this series. Look, what do we do here? We're sort of stuck in between a weird... I don't know if these tyres will make it all the way. Maybe we might have to 2-stop today. We'll sort of play it by ear. We're going to go as far in on this tyre as possible. We're going to pit Leclerc though, because his tyre isn't looking as good. Safe, we always do safe, but it doesn't always seem to work out very safe. We get mistakes, but that time we're good. We're just going to keep it on neutral, I think, with the tyres. Maybe not conserve, because we'll lose too much time. But hopefully, if Ricciardo can run a bit further, he's already got Verstappen all over him, so doesn't look like a podium's going to happen for us today, unfortunately. But you know, we won't speak too soon. Hopefully, someone ahead has an issue. And Norris actually overtaken Ricciardo, so the undercut worked for Norris. Oh no, because there was a mistake. Come on, man. I switched out the pit crew. It's on safe. It's like a 2% chance of mistake. And we still get it. Of course we do. Anyway, what can you do? There's not much we can do about it now. We're well behind Verstappen. This race is pretty boring. I'm not going to lie to you. Is there some other sort of battle we can watch on here? Because, damn. I mean, we will have a battle soon for Perez coming up behind us. Bottas is having a shocking race so far. We're 16 seconds off Verstappen, but if we can make these tyres last to the end, stay within this pit window, we could have a bit of a contest there at the end. That being said, we're on much fresher tyres than us. We're going to chuck up the fuel mix. And now that Norris is, of course, the faster car, so maybe it's better having him in front. But, geez, that gap's ballooned out, hasn't it? It's 21 seconds now, so that's fine though, isn't it? So 34, these tyres are easy to make it to the end. We can even push on them a bit come the end of the race, but we won't push on them just yet, just to make sure they make it to the end. Because right now we don't want to risk having to pit again, because otherwise we'll drop behind Perez. These two might have to pit up here, which will give Verstappen a decent chance to win, so that's something we can sort of follow on board. But for now, for us, 4th and 5th, you know, it's not a podium, but it's a decent result for our lads. Usually we have someone down 9th. So it's good to see. As you can see there, we right now are trading with Ferrari in points. So Ferrari are going to be real competitors, which we knew because they can improve the engine with their test track. So it's the luxury that we don't have, basically. That's alright. There are 11 laps already. Where did the Grand Prix go? That's right, 2 times speed. That's where it went. But high, we'll get this going a bit again. Lando's got a bit more fuel than Danny Rick. And Verstappen might have to pit, but he's way in front. I don't think we're going to push in these tyres. I think they'll make it to 30% by the end of the Grand Prix. So we don't want to push them too much further than that, or else we'll lose time. Especially any time we make by pushing. Perez behind has box. He's 15 seconds behind, but on a fresher tyre. 3 laps to go. And this Grand Prix has flown by. But yeah, it's one of those. We've had a lot of exciting races this year, to be fair. So having a bit of a boring one. It sucks in the double upload, but that's fine. Norris on the final lap already. 4th and 5th right now. Yeah, well, that's not going to change. Verstappen's making those tyres work. And race ending. So that's that. Podium streak's over, but it's a decent result. I think we can be happy with that one. All dry weekend. There wasn't going to be many sort of massive changes with no rain. But it's good to see that on a genuine weekend where there's no rain, that we have the pace to be with the big boys. Because right now, we're in front of 1 Red Bull, 1 Mercedes, and 1 Ferrari. So, you know, that's not bad. Norris crosses the line in 4th. We'll jump on board Ricciardo, watch him cross the line in 5th. Good work, lads. Decent start. Ricciardo unable to hold on to that P3, but that's fine. The mistake with the tyres cost him 4th place with Norris, but Norris put in a good work to extend that gap as well. Hamilton wins again. So Hamilton's running away with the drivers. I don't think we're going to have a shot at the championship this year, unfortunately. Maybe if we had a test track, we'd have a better chance, but we're behind in a couple other areas as well. So You know, as much as the engine's a big part, you also need to have good gearbox and every other part. From track to track, not quite the Aston Martin that we built in the other series, but anyway, we'll definitely take that. Not too bad. Third place. We're keeping that gap manageable though. So 39 points is definitely not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Staying in touch, so that's about all we can do at this stage, but decent race at Baku. Okay, Jensen Button interview. Let's have a look here. You've been the boss of a new team for a few races now. What's your assessment? I think we need to maximize performance of the car. I think the driver's putting in more than adequate performances for sure. It's a shame about the pit crew mistakes. We had a couple of them this race as well, as I've just been reminded on by there. Doesn't really matter though, but I mean it does. It's precious seconds, but in the grand scheme of things, we're 30 seconds behind and about 10 seconds in front. So really, a pit stop error wasn't really going to change too much. But that being said, there's a bit of beef between Mercedes and Red Bull, which matches real life, of course. But there it is, engine build complete. That is awesome to see. Who gets it, you ask? That is a great question. It's actually not great. It's, what is it, 1286, bit better in qualifying. Why is it so bad? What? I thought it was 1330 plus qualifying boost. That engine sucks. That's disappointing. We waited ages for that, but let's design a new part here actually. Where are we really struggling? Acceleration. I think we're 6th best on grid. It's always the gearbox. It's the same in Aston Martin, wasn't it? So we'll do that. Just build 15 max, and it's going to be done by the next Grand Prix. Will the reliability be there though? We'll soon see. But when it comes to being built, look at the car. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Looks awesome. Nice looking car. But yeah, that's going to be that. Again, 39-point gap to the top. Not terrible. It's manageable at least. So yeah, that will be this episode. I'm really looking forward to the live stream. Please let me know preferred time down in the comments and your time zone, of course, so I can sort of translate it to Australian time. And let me know if you're keen for it. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope you enjoyed this episode as well. Of course, I love the McLaren save. That will obviously still be going on as well. But yeah, just test out the live streaming scene. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Enjoyed the surprise upload and the surprise announcement. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, but I'm sure you already are. And I'll see you in the next one.